the forest are real or not. These happen to people with crossed handwriting X in the middle of the heart. Hello, meet with Dr. Sun. Tarot card 159. You should take off your glasses. Be careful with these items. I'm a mystery in the forest. Happen in your destiny, sir. Things who touched it and entered the tune because that is his territory. Fate of the people with the crossed hand X in the center of the heart. The thief is very addicted to these stories. It depends on what this story can tell. That if thou actually stepped into the forest, be it how deep is deep, whether it's a mystery of the forest, wild birds, various objects formed from the remains of animals. Those things have a spiritual medium, whether it's a hidden city. The door in secret is a thin curtain to walk in. Go to another dimension. Don't believe, don't disrespect, enter the forest. Performing a forest opening ceremony for forgiveness according to the beliefs of the ancient people into another dimension. But each location of people who go into the forest must have knowledge as knowledge ancient beliefs whatever happened to the person who went into the forest, whether no matter how skillful you are. You cannot return. Because those places are places that must really forbidden. I can tell that the place must be forbidden. There is a story of Kruba, the teacher who said that this place is the villagers. Do not dare to enter at all, it is the place of the gods. Who protects the language or is in the hills? I believe that somewhere, at some point. I'm going in. Yes, sir, I have spoken evil spirits and share evil spirits. Separated from another group are the guardian angels. Protection in his area, but if you accidentally slip into a place where there is a bottle that enters, may be eaten by a demon or summoned again. Well, it's a disease, a bad thing. Sickness has an opening ceremony to ask for forgiveness. There are several ways depending on the subject region. Things happen, there are a lot of people. Mai lost her life in the forest. Because if you believe things, if you don't believe, do not disrespect me. Because things happened in ancient times that a lot of people in other dimension that I can touch. The story that grandfather Thou Vase said that Fu Thou Wet tried not to let the demon spirits evil came to touch in the city of the human world. Try to control them, but this was not an exception for the place he called the place where non-humans lived. The belief from ancient times that the place where the ghost and evil spirit demon haunts the place. The secret city, where he lives, his own place. Don't even think there was no way of returning if I overdid it. Whatever I ask for forgiveness is my speech first. To ask for permission to enter the forest, things are not playful friends. You can tell me, these things you may think that if you come to us I'll kiss you in. I'll make you my wife. Yes, pretend to be a wife. You may have been. Heard people like to joke about each other. But the real thing is worth it. Afraid more than you think, very scary. You will wither and change. Suddenly, I could tell that I couldn't stand it as hard as my mind. Because he had been living with psychic powers all his life. Lived for a long time, hundreds of years longer than you. In his mouth, and you will use your willpower. How can you fight with him? Your mind may be excited, joyful, with friends having fun, but when the time comes, the mind is depressed, the power is attacked. It's all gone. Now I'm going to say I don't believe it. Don't disrespect impossible things because it's probably too late. So what are these stories about? That you must be very careful trekking in the forest. If we were children, we would go to the camp. In the forest camp, we want to pay respect sacred, don't joke with each other too much. Hold a forest opening ceremony, light 9 incense sticks and make a wish. Concentrate and earnestly can tell that it's not about us playing chow pa, chow cow, that the official asked for permission. Open the forest to run errands, depending on the wishes of the monks. If you don't have incense sticks, you can use sticks instead. A twig came up and thrust into 3 flowers.